So there will be somebody here, so we have to go that way. Sorry. 911. Yeah, you know the guy. Okay, okay. Now what usually happens is one of your classmates who knows exactly more about you than I do, puts some extras.
I totally forgot one too.
Alex is the man, and he's
Some
known
loaners.
to sell them.
Got
What's
some
that
money.
over there? He's got yours, but I don't know what kind of a deal it's gonna be. Look back here too. See, people got your back, they got you covered, man.
You got 3 bucks for a marker.
Same pack I got. It's hidden in the BX.
Yeah, it
Markers.
is. I was looking crazy. I was like, okay.
They're not pens. They're near the packing
Remoto,
material.
this is on syllabus.
A dry erase marker for packing material.
And I will tell you about these after.
Ignore the packing material.
Yeah.
Up the back. So it's going crazy. I'm like,
Yeah, I would have never found it anyway. What if I get one off here?
pick a color.
I don't care. Red's fine.
And that's Sergeant 20.
Thank you. Is that good for you? Sure.
Making out, aren't you, Alex? I know what those things are.
I didn't negotiate. Just gave it to me.
Yeah, it's
I knew I was on case of some.
man's rich anyway. Pays $80 to play golf.
Do you have a calculator this time?
Will be handy.
It already is in handy. Makes homework go a lot faster.
Yeah. How do? Welcome back. Getting stronger every day.
Damn shorts, huh?
So,
It is nice weather outside.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's not, so my house is almost gone.
So Jeremiah V, is somebody else? Somebody gonna get to make a little more money in the class? See those laughing back there? They're wheeling and dealing. And they're thinking maybe
Selling markers.
they're selling markets.
Low. Oh, alright.
Oh. We cut their throats.
What, every license back or what?
Yeah.
Yep. Perfect. What'd you learn?
Don't know what those irons. 911, Nancy. You fixed it.
How long have you been here?
About, 7 hours,
In Japan?
more than that. Be about 9 years now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, can't go home. Yeah, I could go back, but I don't like to, I like to.
It's nice out here.
There are some people in other countries I can't go back. Oh, do you think that that golf course is too easy, actually? Yeah.
It's a good way to learn on it.
You're not a learner, though, you're fast. You're humble.
I only got serious about it like last year, but I improved dramatically.
Well, humble, forget that. But the quote is that golf is like a love affair. If you don't take it seriously, it's boring. And if you do take it seriously, it'll break your heart.
Indeed.
So are you taking it seriously now? All right. Just more.
Heart's already broken.
So what's your goal? 10 handicap or 5?
Yeah, 10.
10? 10's good. Bogey golf is good golf.
Not quite there yet, but this summer.
I just played the game once. I mean, I caddied in high school, so I knew the game inside and out.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it though. First time I played was Bethpage Black, if you know what that was, where I caddied. It was at PGA Tiger Woods.
Oh.
Won on that one. So my score was 149. So I didn't even
For the
bother.
first
with it.
nine, or?
Yeah, I didn't even bother with the back nine. Yeah, it was a humbling experience. Never tried again.
My grandpa told me one time he went out and spent a couple $100 on clubs and went out and played 3 times and threw his clubs in the river on the way home one day because he was so mad.
I did that.
Never played again.
Yeah. Fortunately, I had rental clubs.
I think I'm a little more patient than he is.
So where's the strength of your game? Off the tee?
Short game.
Hmm?
Short game.
Short game?
Yep.
Before the green or on the green?
Before.
Before, yeah, pitching. What do you do, so take the ball, throw it?
No, not quite.
Oh,
It looks like it sometimes.
Yeah, behind some of those little rolls, nobody
Yeah.
can see. You swing the
Down in
flat
the
so
sand.
well. Yeah, because we used to get treated a little badly when we were teenage caddies by some of those golfers. Caddy, find my ball. Caddy, find my club. That's what's the problem. You carry your own, or you like your cart, like your cart?
No, I have a push cart.
A push cart, not many of those out there. What?
You can play faster with push cart than in a, and it's cheaper.
Yeah.
Pay $150 for a push cart, it'll pay for itself pretty quick.
Well, on a good day, it's worth it just to be out there.
Very true.
On a bad day.
Especially when the evenings are light until 7:30 or 8 o'clock.
Mhm. Isn't it amazing, some of the clubs of choice that the pros use for certain shots? 190 yards, you take a pitching wedge. Something like
The
that.
guy I work with is like that.
Yeah.
175-yard par 3, and he'll take out his sandwich. I don't know how he does it. Definitely not there yet. We can stop talking about golf.
Get excited.
Yeah, I want to go down.
minutes to go. So if you're engaged in some activity, texting, homework, in social conversation, please try to time it for a good stopping point. About 2 minutes now, we'll start together.
Hello.
Hi.
I was late and I saw you're still working on it, so I was like,
So just 30 seconds, so repeat request if you could find a stopping point, about 30 seconds. We'll start together. So we're on, so I'd like to start our second class. Julie, no, that's Sunday. Okay. Any questions, comments, remarks about anything so far? I'd like to remind us of the resources we've got available for you. This is our tutor, who is very, very knowledgeable, who is very understanding and understandable both, and free of charge. Just contact her. And I've asked, and the second resource is that Saturday afternoon from 2 to 4 in this room is open session. Just come and I'll be here for whatever you want to do. And that's the weekly workshop, Saturday 2 to 4. Attendance is optional. Come late, leave early. Drop in, drop out. It's very informal, free form. And I'm going to ask Alex if she can come to that particular workshop, and if she does, then that would be another bonus. Third resource, which I'll show you a little bit later, is we've already uploaded the videos that we took last class. So they're out there on the Leo website, as well as all the videos from a previous session. So there's lots to look at. And now I'd like to talk about what we're going to do on next Tuesday, is we're going to take test 1. And if you look at your assignment sheet, test 1 is going to be on A1 and A2. Now in a few moments we're going to put all of A1 up on the whiteboards, and you're going to get to confirm that you've got good solutions to study from. Because once again, all the test problems are from homework. Then I will present the material in A2, and when we come in on Tuesday, the first thing you'll do is you'll put those problems up on the whiteboards, and then we'll take the test on A1 and A2. At the end of which you will feel that you deserve to go home. And you will deserve to go home. But as Clint said, deserve hasn't got nothing to do with it. Unfortunately, we'll still have to do new material after the test. So that's going to happen. Evening, sir. How are you tonight?
good.
And I want to make a remark about the test. This test is only on 2 assignments, A1 and A2, which is atypical. The other tests are going to be on 4 assignments. So this is the short test. Also, this material is a little bit lighter and easier than the material that's coming. So this is what we call the short, easy test. So right away I can read some of your minds, oh, well, I'm just not gonna study, I'm gonna come in and take it, a short, easy test. I'm sure to pass it. Yes, you're sure to pass it, but that's not what you wanna do. What you wanna do is ace it, so that when you average this score to those monster tests that are coming later, it'll be more satisfactory. You need to give yourself a little buffer, a little padding. So plan to ace the short, easy one, max it out, so that it averages in to those harder tests that are coming to your benefit. That's definitely what you want to do. Okay, that's about the testmanship. And so one last time, any questions, comments, remarks? So please show me your whiteboard marker. Don't throw it at somebody, show it to them. Okay, now some people knew their classmates better than I did, so they bought extra whiteboard markers, and they'd be willing to sell them for some exorbitant markup to anybody that needs it. So when you go up to the whiteboard, Jeremiah B. and Alex have extras. They're willing to wheel and deal. Looks like Dylan might have an extra one too. So we do need to have everyone, the ones in the trays are dry. Don't think about them. And it's not a big deal. So this is what the whiteboard procedure is like. First, let's count the number of people in the class, and we should get 13. We only get 12 at the moment, as Franz is not here. So we have 12 people. And how many whiteboard panels do we have? Count four? Four panels, right? So now the arithmetic calculators are allowed. How many people are we going to have on a panel? Three. So there's no sense putting 7 on one panel, leaving another panel empty. So let's try to space it out to 3 in a panel. Now when you go up there, the first thing we'd like you to do is write your name at the top. That's so your classmates can find you and compliment you on the excellence of your problem solving. And in a moment I'm going to go around the room and I'm going to assign each of the various problems to a certain person. And those will be your problems to put up on the whiteboard. Now, when I assign a problem to you, if you're not ready at that moment to put it up on the whiteboard, then make eye contact with me, wave me off. It's not a big deal, we'll give it to the next person. But wave me off at that time so we can make the adjustment. And if you say to yourself, I'm just gonna go up and do it on the whiteboard, I can handle that. We don't have time for it, sorry. We don't have time for you to solve the problems in real time on the whiteboard. We only have time for you to copy what you've already got on your homework page. We tried to do it one semester. People worked things out on the whiteboard. They learned a lot. It was great. And at the end of 8 weeks, we covered 3 weeks of the syllabus. So the time just doesn't work out. So wave me off if you don't have it. Then please write the problem number that you're about to put onto the board. And then you ask yourselves, how many steps should I put up there? You put up the number of steps that you would need to see if you didn't know how to do the problem and you were learning how to do the problem by what you're looking at. So too few, and the fellow students won't understand it. Too many, it'll take too much time, which we don't have. So the judicious number of steps so that your classmates who don't know how to do that problem can follow it along. Now, don't do it for me. I'm not going to look at the problems. It's for your classmates. So after you finish putting yours up, please do your classmates the service of going around and verifying that theirs are also right, as well as yours on your paper. Otherwise, they'll think that theirs are right. So any remarks or comments about it? Okay, in a moment we're going to go, and first I'm going to, I hope for the last time, myself, pull out the whiteboards into their working position. This is the lead one. And all you really have to do is leave about a 4-foot aisle up here for people to go through. And then when you bring little sister out, little sister has brakes, which means some of these tabs are down. So if you ignore that and bring it out with a brake down, you're going to break the brake. So not nice to do. So they'll go approximately in this position. I'm going to get them as far from the camera as I can. And they're in place. Now, we are territorial people, So you will notice tonight that it doesn't make much difference where on that whiteboard you go, but next class it will. If you go up to the whiteboard next time and somebody is in that spot, you're going to feel emotion, because that spot's yours. So that's just something you to amuse yourself with. Now, I'm going to assign the problems for section 1.1, except for number 75, which I'm withdrawing because it doesn't deserve the time it takes. So now, could you please take a pencil and write down the ones I give you? People tend to forget them and then ask me later what they were, and I have less idea than you. So wave me off if you're not ready for one I give you. So section 1.1, 3, 4, 6, 8, 13, 17, 23, 25, 30, 33, 37, 40, 45, 49, 51, 53, 57, 62, 64, 68, 69, and 71. Came out perfectly even. Okay, first whiteboard session in progress. Let's go. Alex just made a lot of new friends. Yeah, erase everything in sight because it tends to be confusing if you don't. So start with your name and problem number. And you will open them.
Excuse me, what should I do?
Huh?
What should I do?
I don't know. Did you do the homework already?
No, I've sent the last time.
So just watch, I guess.
What were your numbers?
Yeah.
23 and 16.
No, he gave me 20. I don't think he gave her a number.
No?
Yeah, 'cause I think he knew she was funny.
Oh.
Kelly, you out of marker. We have one more extra marker in the room someplace. Alex, did we go to the bottom of your pocket yet? You used the personal one. Okay, so, what we need to do is have consensus that all of these are good solutions. There's more coming. You'll need it again. So if you find a difference in your work and the works on the board, please call up the person whose name's on the top and have a conversation.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if we're supposed to multiply it or, because
Yeah, so I did the division first, and then it's 4 minus 7, -3. -3.
Now, this is the most important part of the class right now. This is where the learning takes place. Nothing else is as important as right now.
9 minus 12.
But it's Tom.
Oh, wow.
Negative 75.
Yeah, I can do this.
Yeah. 5 minus 6 minus 48 should be negative 25. Not negative 49.
So was it, this is just what the mistake was?
Yeah, I think you just did that step right there wrong. So you probably added them all or something maybe.
Alright, negative 99, I don't know.
So this will be Oh, yeah, you confused the shit. You. Let me do this. Yeah, and I did it.
No, that's the worst part.
Okay, it's settling down nicely, people are straightening out each other, ironing out the wrinkles, it's good.
It's that Joe Blow. He wants us to.
So anything doesn't get resolved, let me know about it, I'll do it in the front board. Anything that doesn't get resolved amongst classmates. Oh, yes, you'll have to use the absolute value signs, that's part of the number. Yeah, that's good, that's good.
Oh, you mean for like 13?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sure.
right, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
not a
still the
big
number.
deal.
Right, yeah.
The numbers make no sense. Absolutely
You might wanna tell her.
No, no, it's just one matter, both are fine,
Oh, okay.
both are fine, yeah. Okay, so this worked out nicely, it's winding down. Congratulations, very, very successful first land board session. Okay, I'm gonna pass out problems for section 1.2. And first thing we do when we go up is erase everything except your name, because any residue causes confusion. And there are 10 problems and 13 people, so 3 of the problems will be given to 2 people, will be a duplicate. So you might want to compare your style to your classmates if one of those is duplicated. So wave me off if you don't have a problem I'm going to ask you to do. And some of these near the end, there probably will be a wave off because they've caused some consternation. Section 1.2, 4, 6, 9, 11, 15, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 21, and that's it. So only one problem is duplicated. Are you okay in 22 there, Darius? We might end up doing a lot of talking about 22. And 19, people had some bad words to say about those two cars.
19 over there.
See how it comes down.
Do you have anything?
Yeah, he gave me 19. He said people had a hard time. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I got two then. I'll put them both in the paper.
Yeah.
He's a pimp.
Right now, so. One?
What problem that is. 21. No, I got 24, but
I got 21.
I don't know where I'm going.
So there should be quite a bit of discussion amongst yourselves about some of these problems.
So he does that in classes, 25 minutes?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
okay.
wrong one.
Yeah, they were
Never
pretty,
mind.
they were pretty close.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I thought I wrote it down wrong because I already had this one from the problem before, so I just wrote that and added the two.
Is it twice for 1.2?
That was the one we did in class
Yeah.
for the track, 6 minutes and 8 minutes.
That was the one where it's like, you got like.
I think this is number 19, right?
I got,
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was pronounced.
Oh, yeah, number 19, I'm sorry.
Not right.
Yeah, but it's just, yeah.
That's not what I got.
Got
Well, because it was asking,
1.45.
I think it was asking how many,
Yeah, I don't know which one it was. It's like,
I didn't have it done when I came to class, but after I talked with him when I first got here, I think I put how many boxes of like fruit, milk and sandwiches you're supposed to
22
get.
is 18, right?
Because the greatest common multiple
You had it over in
here was
grade, yeah.
1890.
It was 3 squared.
And I'm
And
sure
then
Bobby got one, I was confused.
That's not the number of students though, that's just the maximum amount of each product that equals itself. Like you have to have this many pieces of fruit, or this many lots of fruit, this many boxes of milk, this many sandwiches, so that they're all even. I didn't break it down though, how many students it feeds. The wording on that problem is kind of stupid.
It's like a few times this trying to do this for,
Yeah.
for this.
Yes, sir.
Does it matter what the order is that you put the answer in?
Negative.
Has anybody got 19 or different numbers?
I got 126.
I got 6:30.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got 6:30.
That's right.
I looked the flat out.
So anything that's not resolved is mine on the front board, just let me know.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you go over, 21 and 22, the word problems?
Okay, did you check what's on the board? Did you talk to your classmates? You sure did? I didn't see you up there. Where is it on the board? Let's look at 21. Come on up.
I got the answers, it's just, so there was 2.
Okay, well, come on up. Here's 21. Mercedes, can you,
Oh, sorry.
lead Kelly through this, what your thinking was?
I didn't know what it was asking for, asking for the LCM or the.
So first ask Mercedes. Come on up, let's have a talk. First ask this person, yeah.
So,
You asked it a question. What was it asking for?
The least common.
Well, let's get the exact wording. What is the largest number of exams that they can put in each group so that each group is of the same size?
So I said the largest, I didn't even know the LCM.
No, this is really, ill worded, but what you want is the GCF.
Okay.
You want the GCF, true? And you found it, 24. 24 is the largest number that will go into each one of these.
yeah, that's what I just wrote it down
So
wrong.
24 is the number of groups.
There's your problem.
So, actually, that's not the answer. 24 is the number of groups, true? But if you make 24 groups, then you're gonna have 3 from Jeffs and 2 from Jacks. Because 24 goes into this 3 times, 24 goes into 2 times. So you're gonna have 24 groups, and each group is gonna have 3 of Jeff's tests and 2 of Jack's tests.
Is the answer or not the answer?
It's the answer, but not the answer. I certainly think it's an ambiguously worded problem, and it is. And the next one is not much better. 22.
No, it's quite similar.
It's quite similar ambiguity, it is. The way you approach 22 is just the same. Your first thing to determine is the number of piles. So how many different piles, what was the number of piles that someone came up with? It's on the board here? 18. Came up with 18 piles. Now, what they want to know is how many lollipops are...
20 times is 18 going to 90.
Exactly, you got it.
Right, thank you.
Now you're in a position to explain it to someone else, because you got it. Is there anybody that didn't get 22 yet?
So it's not
Yeah,
18.
Kelly, coming up and talk. Tell these people.
No, no, wait, wait.
18 is the number of piles, and you decide how many lollipops and et cetera are in each pile. Tell them, Kelly, it's Darius and...
So there's 18 piles.
What you're
Yes.
finding for 22 is you're gonna find the GCF, and once you find the GCF,
the number of
the
piles.
number goes divided into
So
the.
90 divided by 18 will tell you how many of that is in each file.
Mhm. And
Okay,
same with
Darius,
21.
see if this makes sense to you too, does it? What you're saying?
It makes sense.
So you divide 90 by 18.
You do it for all 3 numbers.
Right.
Cause they're trying to see how many goes in.
So the answer is 5 lollipops, 7 candy bars, and 6 chocolate bars will
So-
be the answer.
When you were looking for like, how many piles, where did the 5 and the 7 go?
Yeah, because they're only.
You're finding the, GCF, so since there's about 5
Because 5 and 7 are not common with 108.
So you take the lowest occurrence, smallest occurrence for GCF.
You're wanting to find 18 to find how many goes into.
How many
Yeah.
piles?
So that's
the answer.
That's the correct number to divide
It
each
is.
group of
But then you
people by.
would go in.
So,
on that.
On the test, if this question makes it on the test, we're gonna be looking for the greatest common factor or the actual breakdown of common factor?
Actual breakdown? Well, you can't find the actual breakdown without finding the base common factor, because that's what they ask you for explicitly. What is the number of lollipops, et cetera? They ask you for 2, 5, 7, and 6. So a nasty problem. I apologize, it should have been worded better, but we did get through it. Okay, last section, close it out, and each person's gonna get a lot of problems, so be sure to write them down. Section 1.3, start over here. 2, 5, 9, 11, Derek, 13, 15, 18, 22, 24, 27, 30, 32, 34, 37, 40, 43, 44, 47, 52, 55, 57, 59, 61, 64, 68, 72, 74, 79, 81, 82, 86, 91, 94, 97, 101, 102, 106, 109, and 110. So write small, there's lots to put up there. How about if we do this in 2 passes? This is round 1. Just go through problems number 64, okay? And save your later ones for round 2. Because we need board space, you guys can't write that. So, just put your assigned problems through number 64 up there in this round 1. Let's just stop at 64, then we'll do a round 2. So erase everything around you, everything in sight. It's going to be confusing. So Dylan, is that some old stuff on your left side there?
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to be gone, yeah. So just go through problem 64 in this round. You've been there, Al? You feel it?
Yeah.
I got negative, what, negative 2.
Sorry, problems.
You're probably right,
For the negative.
I don't know.
you're supposed to,
That's a negative.
you're supposed to do this.
Gone.
Yeah, negative 4.
There is for this one.
The 7, I messed up. 7 goes into 28, 4. So this becomes
Get negative on that.
1.
13.
Yeah.
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 So you just forgot.
So 4 goes into 4 once, 4 goes into 12, 3.
I got it.
7 goes into 7 once, 7 goes into 28, 4. Yeah, and then that's your answer. 4/3 times 1. 4/3.
57.
And that was negative right here. So here it is.
Left over.
Should be negative. No, just cross. Yeah, so 4 and 12, 7 and 28.
That's what I got.
I think I got this. 2 15/5, 3 2 3
Oh.
That's what
It's not 45.
I only want to be seeing it. You got. One over
Can't simplify it any further.
Is it different on the board?
Yes.
12 over 8, 12
Mercedes.
Yes, I did. I'm saying this 45.
Yeah. You did it right. You just forgot. Oh, okay, that's what I did. So you did it 7 times negative 5 plus 4. You gotta put that back over 7.
Some people checked her off. There's been a correction here on one problem, you people passed by already. Alert. Okay, Jeremiah B., I believe I had a discussion about a problem up here. It was correction. This first problem was changed, yeah.
We flipped this earlier.
So remember, if you have a different answer,
The fraction,
locate the author and talk about it.
you take what it divides into, this goes, these both go to 5. So that would be, so this would cross 3 times 5 is 15, 5 times 5 is 20, 13. This one,
So it would be 2.
this would be
4 3/4.
this would be 2.
It's a positive?
And then from right there, you
Why
get your
not?
answer right away. So 2 times 3 is 6.
Okay.
If it's only one negative sign, wouldn't that be a
This is a
negative?
part of class I like the best. You guys teach each other, I get paid.
I need a question on it. Cause it just divided that right now, cause 4 is negative. 9 to
Yeah.
the remainder. and 12
I think
to
he's
bottom.
talking about the negative though, should have carried over.
Oh,
I didn't do that
okay, I
either
didn't,
though.
yeah, I didn't do that.
I made the same mistake you did.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, it should be negative.
So negative 4 and 3/4.
Yeah, yeah, I didn't bring it over. I have a habit of that.
Yeah, me too.
But I mean, what do you?
So what happened to the fraction? What happened to the fraction right here?
So,
It's
number
one.
8.
Yeah, 505. Kelly,
No.
I've got a question for you back there. Down there.
Oh, there.
Okay.
I did it the hard way.
I didn't,
Because you get, four is the phone number.
You get 1890 over 400, or 4,410. Yeah, I did that for 32 as well. So that's simple.
So it's been a very successful round because people have found a lot of little errors in their work. Okay, so let's go into round two. You can erase what's up there now, unless there's somebody looking at it. If you want the space, and you can finish this section, round three.
Yeah.
Can you go to the rest of it?
Some of these are unfriendly.
What was the question?
64, negative 5 1/3 divided by 2 2/7. And answer is negative 2 1/3.
Okay.
What we're doing are these three lessons right now, and then I'm going to teach you how to do this next. Now, this class that you missed, do you see up on the front board? I made videos of the class you missed. And if you go to the website, you can see the class you missed.
Not from what it is. Fucked up somewhere. What'd you get for it though?
Cause I'm fucked up too. Yeah, I'm fucked up.
You get the 36. So the common denominator.
Hey, it's nice handwriting.
5.9.
You take drafting, drafting. Cool.
Positive.
I'm gonna have to make that five times bigger. Count it out. Bigger
Because
again.
I did
Bigger count.
12 times 18, 18
Yeah,
times
okay,
4.
now which one?
So for division, are we not supposed to
No.
multiply by the reciprocal?
No.
You do like negative part of fraction, that's what I did first.
That's not gonna
16,
work.
negative 16 3, negative 16
I think, I think I'll do that.
No, you get like the same denominator or whatever.
I don't know how I did that. Well, I did this one, I flipped it. I was supposed to flip it.
and then multiply?
They multiply across.
And you got this one? Minus two then?
What do you get?
I got like improper,
Okay.
well, I got 256 of them. Cause after you flip it, it'll multiply.
So Q-Fest times 12 and 2/3.
Good, times, not divided. That's right, George,
Is this negative, right?
you divided, you
Yeah.
multiplied. You did it right.
Okay,
I'm still
so
working on the last one.
just change 12 and 2/3 to improper fraction.
I got
Should be
negative
3/5 times 38/3.
So, that's right, if you,
No, not divided. We,
No, 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 it's straight multiplication.
the problem is, so
That's pretty much
it's written like that in the book.
But how did you,
Yeah,
because I thought for division you
Emilio, did you
multiply by
read
the
the text
opposite.
you're probably just
I'm
cross-eyed
not,
from
got no
looking at,
patience for you. She's a homework.
probably cross-eyed from looking at
No,
all
you're
the
a
problems.
homework jumper.
Yeah, you got,
You just jumped into the homework, you deserve
Multiply.
It'd be 38/3. Three times 3/5.
I didn't flip it, okay.
You got multiplied in there.